everyone, this is Persephone from Wildwood Energy Works, and look what we have today, a box of Oracle cards, the ones I designed. And so I'm going to do an unboxing video and see these with you for the first time. So I'm going to open the box. I'm way excited. This is 4 decks. Only one of them is going to be available next month, but we're going to release them one at a time, and they're going to be awesome. So cute. Okay. Oh my gosh, this is adorable. First we have the sugar cereal deck. It looks so cute. And then we have the Atom deck, all nice and handsome. And then we have the Persephone deck, which I'm super excited about. And then the October Mist. So let's open the October Mist because that is the one that's going to be available next month. I was shooting for October 1st. It's a little doubtful I can get it from the printers that fast, but we are going to have it out in October, and that's when you'll be able to buy it. Oh, this looks great. I got the matte box, so it's not like super shiny, but it's like just the right kind of shiny. I like the weight and feel of it. It's like, I like the size of it because it looks like you can kind of like throw it in your bag or just take it with you, and it's like not too big and bulky, but there's still like a full deck of cards in there. So okay, so I'm gonna open it up. Oh, it looks so good. Okay. Oh man, yeah, these look great. They feel great. I don't know, let me see if I can show you. One thing I did, I don't know if this is gonna work or not, but this is something I'm gonna try. So I had the option to make a little booklet, which was kind of like a cheap, crappy little folded piece of paper, or I could make the booklet just from like extra cards. And so, oh, I also did like a bonus extra card too. So, oops, already dropping it. So the booklet is basically this. So it has the cover, and then it has the intention. The intent of this deck is to assist in your own deep healing and self-discovery. Each card contains a symbolic object representing part of your journey, like dipping your hands into an antique box full of dusty costume jewelry and unearthing a beautiful treasure. This deck is made to be full of dark delights, pictures of the past, and singular stories to explore. And so then each of the little card meanings are on these and the different sections. So I am going to shuffle and see how it is. I love these creepy images. Almost all the photos are ones, not all of them, but a lot of them are photos I took myself. I took this photo myself with a pinhole camera in a museum that I love that's supposed to be haunted. It's just an antique doll. I made the pinhole camera out of a matchbox and just like set it in front of the doll for a few minutes, and then this is what showed up. I used to have a little writing cottage in my backyard in my old life, and this was the window to it. I guess I'll just tell you some of the stories. I won't go through the whole deck. Let's see. I did not take this one, but I love these little vintage Halloween art things. It's just so fun and just like spooky and nostalgic. Whenever I take night photos around here, it always smears, and I love like the smear of it. It just looks spooky and weird, and I love it. I took this just right across the parking lot in the forest, right across the parking lot from where we live. I snapped this while we were watching a silent movie at the university. Just snapped it right off the movie screen. Okay, let's see. Oh, this is my friend Allison. We were doing little spells around the fire one night, and I just thought I loved this photo. She looked so magic, and so I put it in the deck as the witch. There's just like so many wonderful ones. This is from a big mansion here in town called the Swan House. Like part of Hunger Games and stuff was filmed there. It's just this big, beautiful 20s mansion. They have a nursery upstairs with toys that kids can play with, and then like a note written by the kids that used to live there, supposedly. I mean, obviously not, but like it's supposed to be like the kids that lived there before telling you to clean up. I always thought it looked super creepy in like a really great, compelling way, so I took a photo of it. Let's see. so many things, so many things. Oh, it's beautiful. I have to say, this is one of my favorite cards in the deck. The words might be backwards, but this says the warning and this says don't run. I love this one. I was at the Wasatch Springs Plunge a few years ago, which is like an old abandoned hot springs building from eons ago, maybe the 20s or something like that, 1920s, maybe 100 years ago. It like incarnated and was like several different things, like a museum and all this stuff. And then it just went derelict, and the windows are really up high, so I couldn't see what was inside. And I was just walking around outside with friends, and I really wanted to know what was inside. So I found a broken window, and I just like reached up really high and put the camera in the window, like in the broken part, and snapped it. And then it was pitch black, so I had to lighten it up to be able to see what it said, and it said, "Don't run." And I just thought that was like the spookiest thing, and I loved it. Okay, so let me see. This is Matthew's mansion. It's right down the street from where my grandparents lived when I was growing up. It's like supposedly even documented that it's haunted. It's kind of famously haunted around there, and I always loved it. I feel like the genesis of my love for kind of like the spooky supernatural stuff came from like driving by this house every weekend, and like as we would go visit my grandparents, and just kind of like the spooky feel of it. Okay. Yeah, there's just a lot of beautiful things. I mean, I took this on, you know, Notre Dame in Paris. So I guess the photos come from lots of different sources and lots of different places. But yeah, I just snapped this one myself while just looking over the city of Paris way back 2007. So I'm gonna shuffle them and see. Whenever I get a new deck, I like to just kind of see how it's gonna interact with me and how it feels. Whenever you get a new deck, I would say clear the energy out of it in whatever way works best for you, and then just do a reading just for yourself to just kind of see how it interacts with you. So I'm going to draw a few and tell you what it says, just to kind of get a feel. Okay. All right, so very interesting. So I got the window first. So I think this deck is saying that it can be a window into showing me what I want to see, maybe what was like kind of the unseen to help me kind of see under the surface. And then I got the natural world, which I took this photo at Doll's Head Trail in Atlanta, which is this like super trippy, creepy trail covered with dolls. So one of the spookiest places I've ever been, but cool. Okay, so the natural world is like, I feel like in this case, it's saying how I connect to nature, and just being outdoors is something that I love. Not totally sure I usually get cards like this. I'm gonna have to play with this deck a little bit more to get to know it more and to know why like it wanted to say that specific thing. But just kind of like grounded and all of that. And then this next one is the mask, and that is kind of like uncovering the truth, like how she's like taking off the mask and being there. So this deck will kind of like show me maybe the hidden, maybe it'll be a deck that will be really nice to use to kind of like expose what's hidden and the underlying things that we may not see. So I look forward to doing more readings for you and for myself with this deck, and just to kind of see how it feels. And thank you for the excitement of letting me open these decks with you, and I hope you have a wonderful day. And for a personal reading with me, go to wildwoodenergy.com, and I hope you have a great day and a lot of fun.